Hi everyone, this is Diane and I am working on another little sample card. This card's going to have a whippersnapper stamp, this cute little bird, and it is called Kiki. And also a little stamp, a little birdie told me it was your birthday, and this is from Art Impressions. I found this paper. This is by Karen Foster, and I liked the little swirls and the green dots, and I thought these had fun colors on it. It looked birthday with the polka dots, so I'm going to be using this paper as my background. And what I did was I went ahead and layered this ahead of time, because I'm the slowest stamper in the world, and I'd need a 3-hour video. So this is just a green cardstock, and then I layered that blue Karen Foster paper on it. And then what I did is I took my colossal, this is an oval, and I adhered these two together, and then I went ahead and cut the oval just so it would line up. And then I took it, and with this darker blue I cut it on the same line, and then I cut it one line over to give me a little frame, and then I adhered that on the top. So that's those 3 layers. And then I found this chain. Well, actually my husband found this chain. I thought for sure I had chain in 10 different places of projects I've done over the years, but I didn't have any. And so my husband found this little piece of chain for me out in the garage, so next trip to Michael's I need to buy some chain because I had no idea I didn't have any. I stamped this little birdie stamp out twice, and I layered it. Put a little bit of mounting tape in between just to give it some dimension. I was originally going to cut out the bird and mount that on top, but I wound up just cutting out the 2 frames completely together. Colored it with my Copics, and then I added an eyelet right in here. And how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to take a brad, and I didn't have the right color, and I really thought I had some alcohol ink in Stream, but I didn't. So I went ahead and I took lettuce and I inked up this little brad. Poked a hole in there with my crocodile, and I'm going to put that in there so it looks like the little bird cage is hanging. We're going to open that up, and there we go. Now we've got our, and I think the mail's coming, so my dog will probably bark, because if you do a video, either your phone will ring or your dog will bark. Okay, so I'm going to take, flip over little birdie. I'm going to take the mounting tape off of these sides for right now, because I want to add this ribbon. I was originally going to tie bows to the sides with this. They didn't have a green, and I like these little swirls in the ribbon because it matched the swirls in the dots. But then I found out that when I tied a bow, suddenly it didn't look like the right shade of blue at all. So I'm just going to wrap this around and adhere just a little strip of this ribbon to the back, just so that there's a little bit of, and there's the doorbell. I think my husband's Father's Day gift is here, but I can't answer the door. So we'll do that. And we'll flip it over, and we will try to find a spot that has a good little swirl. How about right there? And we'll attach that, and we'll flip that, and we'll cut it, and we'll put it there. Okay, so we've got our totally uneven ribbon, as I was looking out the door to see if it was the mailman and didn't line it up. And so we'll try that again. Yeah, I know he's there, Shelby. We'll get it in a minute. The highlight of her day is to go out and get the mail and the newspaper in the morning. She gets totally, completely, 100% thrilled. Okay. I know. It's the mail. Okay, so I'm going to attach that. And good thing this is almost done, because she is going to have a fit not going right out to get the mail. Okay. go. And I think just to hold that little bird in place, we'll go ahead and put some mounting tape on the back of that. And we'll just hang the little bird cage down. There we go. And then I went ahead and stamped out the little birdie told me saying. I layered it on the light blue, the green, and the dark blue. And I think that's going to go about there. So alrighty. Let's put it about there. And there we go. That was easy because I worked on it all morning first. Okay, so there's our little birdie hanging in its little perch. I guess it's supposed to be in a bird cage, but it looks pretty free to me. So thank you for watching, and I'll be making another video probably later this afternoon. Thank you very much. Bye.